What does it look like to be stocked up in a raw vegan's house, in a raw vegan's room, in a fruitarian's apartment? Well, check it out. This is what we got. Hey guys, it's just after 6 in the morning, and I get a lot of people asking how I meditate in the morning and in the evening. So what I usually do is I usually just start the timer here, the timer app on the iPhone. I set it for, 6 minutes, that's good. Just 4, 5, 6 minutes is usually what I do it first thing in the morning. And then in the evening I do a little bit of a longer one, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I set the timer, press start, timer's running, put it beside me. I make sure to set the beep at the end so it's ripples, so it's like ba-da-la-la-la-la instead of like ding ding ding. So that's really nice. But yeah, I just sit at my edge of my bed cross-legged. If it's a 5-minute meditation like first thing in the morning, I don't switch my legs, I just leave them one way. But when I'm doing the 15-20 minute meditation, about halfway through I start to feel my ankles get pretty tight, so I switch sides, and it's good to balance them out, I think. But anyways, I just put my hands on my knees. Usually I start like this, with my hands down, wrists on my knees. But then right near the end, when I can sense that the end is near, I just flip them up and hold like so. But for some reason I don't do this the whole time. It's just not as comfortable for me right now. So I start like this, and this gets the job done. I just don't move a muscle the whole time. I close my eyes and I go into another world. I become very, very calm, peaceful, appreciative, and in awe of existing. The mere fact that I exist, the mere fact that I am aware that I exist, that really blows my mind sometimes. I don't intentionally set out to think about anything, I just set out to calm my mind, empty my bucket, and just flow. My phone is always turned off or on airplane mode during meditation. My eyes are always closed, but if they happen to open, I let them open, and it's alright. I don't focus on one thing in particular at all. Just totally chill. And the more you do this, the better you get, the easier it is to get into the deeper states of relaxation. So much so that I wasn't able to fall asleep on planes before, but now, after doing so many months of meditation, I can fall asleep quite quickly on a plane, which is really nice. I don't toss and turn in bed anymore. When it's time for bed, I lay down, close my eyes, and next thing I know, I'm waking up at 2 in the morning to go pee. That's it. So this is by no means a whole hell of a lot, but it's a good amount. I got bananas, coconuts, and papayas. Look at those guys, they're so good. They're so good, I can't get over how sweet they are. And these bananas, people talk about bananas being boring. You cannot stop eating these bananas once you start. Once they ripen up, and once you start eating them, you can't stop. You have to keep going back for more and more and more. They're just so rich in flavor. Amazing. These coconuts, I'm hooked. I'm hooked on the coconut meat. I'm hooked on the how good the water makes me feel, full of electricity. So sweet. And yeah, I purposely buy bananas in different stages. So as you see, I got some super green ones there, and then some riper ones there, semi-unripe there, and then super unripe there. That's what you want. And then over here we have dragon fruit. This is from about a week ago. And we have some mangoes from about a week ago. Some unripe bananas. These mangoes look super nice. Look at these guys. Oh, they're red. So cool. They'll be good soon, I think. Look at that. And we got the real stash. We got watermelon, 2 watermelons. This right here was $1 US. This right here was $3. And this last night was so good. I ate the whole thing right to the rind. Amazing. These dragon fruits, this is a newer kind. Look how smooth they are. I had one yesterday again. It is so good. It tastes like, it's a white one, but it tastes as sweet as the purple ones. So this is like some new variety I've never seen before. Most of them look like this, a bit rougher on the edge. These are just smooth, man. I got a whole bunch of them. So I'm happy with that. Look at that. Oh, so nice. And mangoes. I bought 25 kilograms of mangoes. I got about 20 kilograms left. And as you see all the plastic bags, that's what I use to buy at the market. So I go to the market, I bring those, fill them up. Or if I don't bring them to the market, I fill them up, bring them back here, and I use them for garbage bags. it's better to have more than enough than not enough. Because if you have more than enough, whoop-de-doo, you spent an extra $3 or $4. But what does that buy you? It buys you peace of mind knowing that you have enough. It buys you the security in that in case some of the stuff rots or so one of your friends comes over, you gotta give them to your friend, or in case you don't feel like eating a certain food, you got extra, you got backup. You can always put stuff in the fridge or freezer too, no big deal. Take it out, blend it up if you want. It's just much better to have more than enough. Because if you don't have enough, you're always kind of worried, you always gotta go back to the market. Knowing this, I'm stocked up, I don't need to think about food for the next 3 or 4 days at all. Food's totally taken care of, so I go to the market usually twice a week, and that allows me not to think about food for the next 3 or 4 days after that. So that's how you gotta do it. But I'm off now, it's about 6:15. I'm gonna hop on my bike and head to Doi Suthep with some friends. This is breakfast. Small dragon fruit, and it's all I need. It's all I can handle first thing in the morning. To peel it, you just get your thumb in there and rip it around. Beautiful. See how it's kind of gray in there? You want it nice and gray. Not only sweet, but a deep flavor. That's how you know it's got a lot of nutrients. That's how you know it's got a lot of minerals that it doesn't have in other fruits, or just not in such high concentrations in other fruits. The thing about minerals is that if there's a lot of minerals in the soil, there's gonna be a lot of minerals in that fruit once that fruit ripens up. Incredible, so good. And I used to not like dragon fruit. I used to think there was no flavor. Of course there's no flavor when you're eating unripe fruit. I'm actually gonna have one of these too. It's just sitting here, so figured I might as well. This should be good. Look how ripe that is, man. So ripe, you gotta have them ripe. Holy smokes. Honestly, fruit from the gods, fruit for the gods. Open sesame. Open chia. Open hemp. Open flax. They didn't wait for us. It's probably 7 right now and they're already started. That's okay, we'll catch up. Power to the legs. Come on, come on, come on. Who's this guy?
Oh, hey man.
Who's that guy? How's it going, man? Good to see you too. Keep pushing, Joe, keep pushing.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. What do we have?
There's a scorpion here. They just get squashed so much up here.
Yeah. So if you see a scorpion, what do you do?
Try and get him off the road. So he doesn't get killed. Come on. Oh, I'm worried about my tire now.
Well, he's so prehistoric.
Buddy, you're gonna get squashed this way.
That's it, buddy. That's it, buddy. Good boy.
So prehistoric.
Success! Everybody made it. Nobody got hurt.
I don't see Joe here yet. So
Yeah, where's Joe? Joe's coming. Joe will be here soon. Alright, so it's really important that you keep your chain well oiled, well greased up. So you start at one end here and you work your way over, dropping a little bit, and then you do the bottom as well. Then spin your chain around and do it all again. 646 calories burned. It's time to pack in the calories now. Let's do this. So damn ripe. What a good ride. Good ride, and now some good fruit, man. Wow. insane. Shit, don't fall, camera. I need you. Gotta have your mango bucket always ready. It's now 5:15 p.m. What have I done today? Last time you saw me, I was just getting off my bike. I've done quite a bit. I've filmed and edited 3 movies. I went to the pool with a coach. I hired a swim coach. So that was a really hard workout. Made me do a lot of drills and a lot of hard efforts and push-ups and squats. And when I was squatting, he's like, hey, you're the 100 squats a day guy, aren't you? It's pretty weird, but he must have done some research on me. Yeah, hard session. And I just devoured a whole bunch of mangoes. I probably had 8 or 10 mangoes. So I'm stuffed. I'm gonna finish editing a couple more movies, throw them up, and then I'll get to you guys back right before I get to bed. Alright, it's now 7:55 p.m. I'm definitely ready for bed. I had a great nap today, earlier actually. So it's nice when you can wake up early, get in a big ride, get in a nap, get in a big swim, edit and film 3 to 5 videos, eat all the best fruit in the world you want. Like, this fruit is unreal. Talk to some really amazing people today, and just do what you want, man. When you're doing what you want, you know, life is so nice. Your willpower is always at a maximum. Your willpower is never drained. Find a way to live a life where you never have to do what you don't want to do. Find a way to live your life so that you're always doing what you want to do. Just spend your life doing what you want to do. And it doesn't matter when you die or when something goes wrong and ends your life, whatever, because you're gonna just be totally satisfied at the end of your life with everything you've done. Somehow, paradoxically, I think if you live your life unsatisfied every day, I think if you live your life happily but unsatisfied, then you're always gonna be consistently making progress. And when you've made so much progress, by the end of your life, like if I died right now, I would be completely satisfied with my life. I would be happy. I could punch the ticket now and say, yes, I'm satisfied with the life I lived. I would not have done it any differently. I would not have lived my life any differently. I'm totally satisfied with how I've lived my life. Yeah, it's interesting. The people who are just totally unsatisfied with their work, with their passions, are the ones, I guess, who are the most satisfied at the end of their life. Whereas the people who maybe they don't go out and try and make stuff and try and break records and try and help as many people as they can, they make less mistakes, but they also make less stuff. And when you make less stuff, you know, you haven't really expressed yourself as much. And so you might be on your deathbed thinking, oh, you know, I should have expressed myself more. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not there. I haven't been there. But I can tell you right now that if right now I was on my deathbed, I had a gun pointed to my head, and I said, okay, punching out, clocking out, I'm out of here, I'd be totally satisfied with the life I lived. And just today was a great example of a really cool life. I wish I could have shown you more, but I was just so in the zone with doing what I want to do, talking to people I wanted to talk with, that I wouldn't have done today any differently. So this vlog is just a representation of what I felt like doing. And you know, maybe one day I'll hire a cameraman and they can film me. They'll film 24 hours of everything I do and then give me the footage and I'll edit it all together. Then you can really see what a day is like. But for the most part, you got the gist of it. I'll see you guys another day whenever I feel like filming again. Good things ahead. Really good things ahead. I'm looking forward to life. Life is freaking amazing now. So it's now 8 p.m. I'm gonna do a light meditation, about 15-20 minutes, and then pack it in.